There are really two kinds of lies. The first kind of lie is the lie, it's about us, the lie we tell ourselves. Thank you. Many people in America chose to believe that Scott Brown was a small government conservative. Well, he never claimed to be. We projected that on him. He is a progressive Republican like Snow or John McCain. It's the same kind of lie that the people on the other side of the stick did. I mean, a lot of people voted for Barack Obama, and they convinced themselves, oh, he's not a Marxist. He's not going to do all those things. He's not, okay, he was just saying that to Joe the plumber, redistribution of wealth. He doesn't mean that. He's a centrist. Really? And now they're completely shocked that he'd actually continue to try to spend trillions of dollars that we don't have and redistribute the wealth. That's the first kind of lie. It's about us. The second kind of lie is really about them. The bold-face lie. The no guilty eyes staring at the ground. You know, I mean, it's the one that they're staring right straight in your face without a shred of remorse. It's the kind of lie that is the real danger here. It's the kind of lie this guy told. Okay? America's got to know if our president is a crook. Okay? Can just look you right in the eye. Now, there's a couple of recent examples here. First, Nancy Pelosi. This is a news story today. She's got a pretty good poker face, I think, mainly because it's now looking like this all the time, but maybe that's just me. She has never claimed that she was wrong on that whole, I was never briefed on how the Bush administration was using waterboarding. See, here's the problem with that one. This is not the... You might have wanted to believe Nancy Pelosi. That would be a lie about you, that you told yourself. But seeing these documents that have just come out, I mean, they've been made public by Amnesty International. They kind of cast doubt on that story, you know, about the whole ongoing interrogations thing. It's pretty clear if you just look at the documents. Now, there's another one. John Edwards. John Edwards was only a few votes away from being the President of the United States for a while there. Then the rumors started to surface that he was cheating, but not just on his wife, his cancer-stricken wife, and that he fathered a love child. He wanted to make it clear, looking you right in the eye, that's absolutely untrue. And then, it's the same as this guy. The DNA comes out, and then, oh, did I say no? And then there is this example, which mysteriously has drawn a chorus of yawns from the media. This one comes from President Obama. This is one of the most outrageous lies I have seen in quite some time, and yet nobody seems to care, and this is important. While he was on the campaign trail, he's been asked about his relationship with Acorn. I want you to know this was not an isolated incident. It wasn't just him getting caught there on the grass. This time, he repeated this claim at a presidential debate. Again, watch him.
Had nothing to do with us. We were not involved. The only involvement I've had with Acorn was I represented them alongside the U.S. Justice Department in making Illinois implement a motor voter law.
He can look you right in the eye. Got it? Nothing. I got nothing to do with Acorn. And people said, he's telling the truth. Now, in the very same election campaign, we now have a video clip that has been uncovered during a House investigation by Congressman Issa. Here is what Obama has said when being interviewed by Acorn about Acorn right around the same time. Watch.
And I definitely welcome Acorn's input. You don't have to ask me about that. I'm going to call you even if you didn't ask me. When I ran Project Vote, voter registration drive in Illinois, you know, Acorn was smack dab in the middle of it. Once I was elected, there wasn't a campaign that Acorn worked on down in Springfield that I wasn't right there with you. Since I've been in the United States Senate, I've been always a partner with Acorn as well. I've been fighting with Acorn, alongside Acorn on the issues you care about my entire career.
Got it? Did we somehow or another misunderstand him? Is there another definition of is that I missed in that statement? Now, let me ask you this question. How does the media sleep at night? Here's the President of the United States, after smearing everybody that said he's been involved with Acorn for a long time, and him coming out and saying, no, it was 13 years ago. Claiming he has nothing to do with a scandal-ridden organization. Do you remember when he was with George Stephanopoulos just recently, and he said, I don't know anything. You don't know anything, and yet, who are you lying to? Are you lying to us, or are you lying to Acorn when you say, you don't even have to call us, I will call you? Now, this is a story that not only he's lying, but you don't have to go and try to find a way to make this a story. Today, Acorn is in the news for dissolving nationally. The media has to go out of their way to avoid these stories, but of course, they do. Why are they silent? How do they sleep at night? Now the question is, so what do we do about it? Well, we have to stop telling the lies to ourselves. These are the harsh lies. They're hard. Okay, these are hard because we have to say, oh no, we can continue to spend this money. No, we can't. No, we can't. Oh, he'll be different. He'll be different when he gets into office. No, that's upside down. You judge someone by their past record, by their actions, and by the people they surround themselves with. You don't just listen to the campaign ad. Character does matter. It's upside down. Now, this one is tougher to stop. Well, you get people like this to look you right straight in the eye and say, no. What? You kidding me? How many times has this happened in America in our recent history?
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Read my lips.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
If you look at the peer-reviewed scientific literature, the debate is over.
All the way into global warming, the most powerful people on the planet, looking you right in the eyes and deceiving you. They're willing to bankrupt the entire world for a lie. If they're capable of doing that, what else are they capable of? That's why we have to restore. Our number one job is to restore honor and truth in Washington. But it doesn't start here. These are the tough ones to fix. It's got to start here. We can't expect them to live a different life than we do. If we don't start telling the truth in our own lives, we're never going to get them to tell the truth to us. It seems like a simple thing, but it's not. Are you ready to see the truth on the economy? Are you ready to see the truth on where we're headed? Are you ready to see the truth on the people that are in Congress and the administration? It's the hard questions that we're asked every day. Come on, really? When a woman says, does this dress make me look fat? You see what I'm saying? What are you going to say? I usually say, by the way, well, I don't usually. I've said it once to my wife, and I said, no, you're fat makes you look fat. That doesn't. The founders made it look easy. George Washington, Honest Abe. YouTube wouldn't have scared these guys because they said what they meant and meant what they said. They were men of honor. They had to be. There's no way anybody's going to risk their life, their fortune, or their sacred honor to follow a liar. It would have never worked. Restoring honor.